We're in a little adventure. I saw them flattening them out a while back. I'm curious to know what it is. Some kind of power box here. Oh, there's a road going down. You cut a road out? No way. Dude, check this out. There's a road cut down here now. Must be doing some kind of new picnic area down here or something. Don't know. What's up, Becker? Decided we'll go for a drive, get out for a little bit. I got my Honda. Waiting for this person to come up with this car they have. It's freaking nice. It's a Dodge SRT. But this place is getting packed. I don't know if they got a wedding going on or something, but there are so many people, it's ridiculous. Look at it. It is packed. Deciding what you're doing today? After I sell my other Honda, I'm going to go gold panning. I found a couple pieces of gold yesterday. Down here at the dam spot, right here at the picnic area. Started doing some panning down there just for the heck of it. And I kept seeing the stuff all day. It's like an hour or so. It looked like gold glitter. Then I kept going, and I actually found a couple little flakes of gold. It's pretty cool. I've never gold panned down here before. Yeah, look how packed this is. There's never this many people. It's okay, we got the Honda. You know, I haven't been in a car this low in years. I'm going to go ahead and get you guys set up. Alright, this phone mount kind of sucks. I haven't got the one out of my buddy's car yet, the magnetic one. So I got this one, you just stick to the vent. Yeah, I'm selling the black Honda today. It's going to be a good day. Yeah, it will be. Be selling my Honda. Well, my other Honda. I'm going to go get some stuff for this Honda. Oh yeah, it's a wedding or something. People are dressed all nice. I'm not selling this one. This one's too nice. I get people looking at it all the time when I'm driving it around. Everyone's like, ooh, that's a nice car. Something formal is going on. I think it's a wedding. Can't really say for sure. But there's a lot of people. They're all dressed nice. Most of the women are wearing dresses. I don't know. Maybe they're doing a bougie photo shoot. I need to check my battery connection when I get back to the house. Make sure it's nice and tight. look, we got a rig again. I can finally drive again. Don't have to ask to borrow my buddy's rig. I need to get another phone case that has the magnet on the back. That's why I don't like this one. It bounces a lot. But at least it's hands-free. That, another cool thing, check this out. I got a moonroof. I am bougie nowadays. This is my first rig with a sunroof that works. Moonroof, sunroof, kind of roof. You know, it's a roof. It opens. It does things. It's already getting hot out today. Yo, what's up? Thank you for joining. Yeah, everybody watching right now, if you wouldn't mind, smash that like button for me if you want to see some adventures. We got my car now, so we can adventure. Like, I got this car a few days ago. It came with almost a full tank of gas. I drove it most of the day yesterday. I drove it a little bit the day before. I'm going to be out driving it today. And guess what? I still have almost a quarter tank of gas. Maybe a little more. And I didn't even have to pay for it. Don't you just love it when you get a car with a full tank of gas and you don't have to waste the money to put in it? That and the air conditioning works too. I just got to charge it. But the AC works, the fan works, the heater works. This window works. That one, I think it needs... I don't even want to freaking know. These guys are riding a quad down the trail, and this chick's on the back of it with a freaking rifle in her hands. Awkward. What is this, an episode of Moonshiners? Hey, we won't y'all down here, you know what I'm saying? We're right-hander. Thinking of what I'm going to do today after I do sell the other Honda. I might drive into Spokane, get me an Ozzolano burrito to throw on my smoker. I might go to Pull & Save, I don't know. I know I need to keep a jug of water in here just in case. Did good yesterday. I drove to Suncrest and back a couple times. Score! Where am I going? I was just driving down the road, check stuff out, but there's too many people down there right now. So I'm going to go back to the house, sit there, wait for this guy to get here and buy the other Honda. I got the paperwork up here waiting. Sorry, you can't have my Honda. Turning. But guess what? Now I gotta get out and get the gate. It was Shy. What's up, Shy Adam? Shy. I gotta get out, open the gate now. I hate having to open the gate all the time. But I'm not scuffing up my car to push it open. I'm actually getting out and opening it. Alright, gate's open. Time to go park in the shade somewhere. It's kind of nice. I'm the only one home at the moment, too. You'll get the gate? Okay. That works. I don't want to get out and get it. Just bring me a burrito while you're at it, too. Yeah, I even got good tires on this bad boy, too. Tires are good on it. If that one was going to go to pull, I thought it was going to go to pull and save, so I was going to keep the tires, too. But this guy messaged me last night. He offered me $200. I was like, no, I'm going to stick at $300. He tried offering me $250. I'm like, no, I'm sticking at $300. He's like, I'll do $300. Alright, back this baby right back up in his spot. Whippers are on. I need to replace this switch. Alright. Parked a little close to this fifth wheel hitch. You know, you're driving a lowered car when you have to keep your distance from everything. Yeah, I got a good deal. It even has aftermarket wheels on it. You get some nice aftermarket wheels you don't have to buy. It's a good day. So now I'm going to sit here, wait for this guy to get here, hopefully soon. Run into Travis's work, go get some food. Meantime, we're chilling. I love the fact that I have a sunroof now. Moonroof, sunroof. It's roof. Need to close it up. All these leaves are falling. I don't need my car filling up with leaves. Now I'll go ahead and crack my driver window. I need to find the new regulator for this side, or just a motor. I think it'll be easier to do the whole regulator, but I might try to do just the motor. Whew. It's getting pretty warm out already. Once I drive this car for a little bit, I get the feel for it and everything else, and know it's good and solid. I'll probably be going back to door dashing. Just for now, a few days, I'm going to drive it, see how it does. Oh, it's clean. Interior is clean too. Driver's seat has a little tear in it, but the interior is all complete. I'm missing the panel for down there for the fuse panel. I got a couple trim pieces right here. I don't know how to put them back on. It's kind of a pain. So I'm probably just going to run without them for now. Let's get out of here and get some airflow. See, that window doesn't go down. None of the switches are working. That one's not working. Driver's side's not working. So Yesterday I took that panel off and I narrowed it down to, I'm getting power to the switch and stuff. So the regulator's back. And any of you guys out there that don't know window motors and stuff, is as long as you got a test light and you touch the back of the plug while it's plugged in, your test light will light up. You don't need to go all fancy, get an ohms reader or anything like that, or voltage meter. You can do it with just a simple test light. Touch the connections, it lights up, you know you're getting power there. So I'm gonna have to find some videos on how to do the window regulator in there. Like I said, I'm gonna try and just do the motor. I don't want to do the whole thing. Do the whole thing, I gotta rip all the plastic off and try to fight with realigning the window. Then we get to uncover that bad boy. Might use it today, I don't know. I know my brother was talking about barbecuing. I'm like, well, we can use the smoker. Yeah, look at it. It's so clean. I haven't even washed it yet. I hosed it off yesterday. I'm going to take it to a car wash that has a pressure washer and pressure wash it really good. For now, I'm just sitting here waiting for this guy to message me. Hopefully it's here in a little bit. And wait for my laundry to get done. A couple things around here to do. Yeah, somebody commented on the post about my car, and he's like, you might want to fix the bumper. I'm like, it runs and drives. I'm not worried about the bumper dangling a little. Hey, you got a trailer? You want a Honda? Turn the quad sideways or put it in the bed. It'll fit. But yeah, the guy should be here sometime today to pick up that one. And that one's gone. And basically, the black car just paid for both of them. It's fair enough. Then I can stop, put some gas in my car. I can get a can of Barrowman to throw in it. Now, I run Barrowman B12 in all my cars. If you guys want something that's going to clean the valves, clean the whole engine, the pistons, and everything else, if just a good fuel treatment all around, Barrowman B12 works amazingly. I've used it in all my rigs. I used it in my old square body Chevy I had. The thing, it did not want to run on its own. It wouldn't even idle. Then I ran a can of Barrowman in it with a 5 gallons of gas. It cleaned the carburetor out so good I could actually sit there and tune it, adjust it. In my old Subaru I had, the mileage went up on that thing. The old car I just got rid of, that thing, it cleaned it out so good it sounded like a sewing machine when it was done. Then my Honda, I'm going to fill it up, shove a can of that in there. Just let it go in there, clean up all the valves and the engine components. Make sure it's nice and clean. Well, my car? Yeah, the window should be easy fix. It's just I haven't really done them yet, so I'm going to have to watch a video and follow it, do it the right way. If I can, I'm just going to do a motor. I don't want to pull the whole track and everything out. Even though some people say that's the easiest way to do it because it can be a pain trying to undo the bolts for the motor, which it can be done. You can leave the tracks in your doors and just pull the motor out, but it's kind of tricky. Hey guys, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see some more content. I've been recording some videos on my VR. I'm gonna upload them one of these days after I figure out the whole. I gotta save them from the VR and like share them to the app or whatever. But I'm gonna upload some videos. I've been playing the Dentist VR game, and it's pretty fun. I have the remote control airplane practice thing, and that's really cool too. But I'm gonna look out at pulling safe really, really good because there's a lot of Hondas out there half the time, and I'm gonna find one with some coilover springs and try to get a set of coilovers for this car. It seems like it sits a little high in the front. The back is a little lowered. The guy told me I got it from. He was like, the kids were working on it. They put coilover springs on it, whatever that is. And I was like, no, it's just stock shocks. They didn't put coilovers on it. Coilovers on Hondas, you can tell because the tire will be up in the wheel well. It wouldn't have 2.5 inches of clearance in the front. So once I find some coilovers, I'm gonna drop the front down, level it out with the back, or I might try and pull the front tires off later on and take a look and see if they're adjustable or not. I didn't really look at the shocks. I just swapped my wheels over because that black car down there, that thing was not going with these aftermarket wheels. Besides, they look better on my car than they did on that black one. I think I'd get more subs and views if I had better quality. Which, if I go into Spokane, I'll have good streaming quality. I don't know what I'm going to do in town, though. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I had just enough money yesterday. I took my car in, got it plated, transferred the plates from my old car to this one, did the title transfer and stuff. So now I just got to wait 2 to 4 weeks for the title, 4 to 6 weeks actually. So once I get the title in the mail, this car is officially mine now at the moment. It is licensed to me. I have the registration in my name. I need to put some money on my card, get some insurance going again. But I actually need to pay my late bill for my insurance, which I should do that when I have money. Pay that one late bill and get that knocked out of the way. Then I got a $200 or $300 doctor bill. Well, you guys decided to go back to Oregon. You'll find your way back to Washington sooner or later. It's the game of back and forth. Everybody wants me to go back to Oregon. I'm like, I've been there long enough. I'm tired of that place. If I move, it's going to be somewhere different. I might find somebody that could tint my windows for cheap. I don't want to do anything super dark or anything. I just want to tint the four side windows, kind of darken them up a little bit. They already have like a thin layer of tint. I just want it a little bit darker. I guarantee if I posted that car up, it would not last long at all. That car would probably be posted for a day or two and be gone. The black one, I posted it yesterday. Guy messaged me later that the same night, and well, he's coming to buy it today. So that's the quickest I've sold a car. It was posted one day, and it's going to be gone. So if I can, I might try and find some more cheap Hondas. I know those things, they always sell. People love them. Everybody wants a Honda. Especially mine right now, the 99. If I do that up just right, it'll look just like the one on Fast and Furious. Drop it down a little bit more. If I wanted to, paint it black. Which is showing some evidence that it was repainted before. Because what I noticed last night is the core support is purple. Underneath the white paint is black. So it's been repainted on. Which is fine with me. The only thing I wish they would have had was the other trim piece for the bottom of the doors. But I can find another one, pop it on there, get it back to looking good. It's going to be nice. What's everybody up to today? Yeah, then I got to find the stereo mount because the black Honda, it had a Kenwood deck in it. So I'm going to put that in my car once I find the stereo mount. I need to go to Pull and Save, find a couple door speakers. I think I also need some 6x9s for the back because one works, the other one's blown. But the other back one's all staticky and crappy sounding. So I'm definitely going to be doing speakers in it. I'll do the back first because that's going to be the biggest pain. I'll have to do it at night when it's cool. And the door speakers, that'll be easy. And just pop the covers off, hook them up, screw them in, be done. But I got to get lucky. I got to find another Honda about the same year as mine. About 99 or older. I'm going to say 99 to like 98. But I don't know. There might not be a whole lot of the coupes in Pull and Save. Maybe I'll get lucky. If I go there and I find one that has some really nice aftermarket taillights, I'm gonna be buying those. They're like $25 a lens. And just a couple small things. Need to get the bumper held back up where it goes. Maybe give it a good bath here in a while. At the moment, we're just hanging out, waiting for this guy to message me. Come buy that piece of junk off my hands. Because that one, it's no good. Not at all. The interior and the body is. Maybe the transmission, the electrical. The motor is totally blown. It's got a hole in the front of the block about that big. So I'm assuming since it's a manual, some idiot was probably trying to show off. He went to do a burnout, and well, the motor decided, here goes a rod. There's your sign. Don't do burnouts in Hondas. At least with stock motors. Mine ain't gonna do burnouts in it. The only rig I've had that I've done burnouts in was my old GMC, and I took it down in the gravel, did a burnout. And for the heck of it, on the pavement, I wanted to see if it'd do a burnout, and it did. The tire I messed up in the ditch. I just pretty much burn it down to almost bare metal. Bare wire. It was fun. I have 9 new likes on Tiki Tacky. Oh, cool. I am kind of waiting for someone to stop me one of these days. Be like, yo, that's a sick Honda. Thank you. Or watch the old previous owner before the guy I got it from see me one day and he's like, bro, that's my old car. How do you know? Because I bought those wheels. Yeah, thank you. I didn't have to. Saving money on that. Don't have to buy wheels, don't have to buy tires. The tread on the tires are like brand new. They still have the dots on the outside. I can't stop looking at it. It's sexy. Oh, one thing at Poland says I gotta find is a visor. My passenger one, it's taken down because it was all chewed up. But forget the passengers. They don't need a visor. We're not that bougie. Thought this guy would want to come earlier. I told him he can. Hate that when you're trying to through something on your phone, you accidentally click an app so it opens it. That little bit of wind feels nice. Anybody having some exciting stories to tell in the chat? Like, let's get funny stories going. What's some of the funniest things that has happened to you or happened to a friend or family member? Becca, I already know hers. I walked into the house sober. Yeah, I just need to find another job soon. It's kind of nice when you don't have a woman in your life and you just focus on yourself. I sold my old car for $1,500, and I just spent the last of my money yesterday. I had that money for let's see, from the 4th of July, the 3rd of July, the 3rd of July all the way until yesterday. So I made $1,500 last me a week. It's not bad. Mainly because I kind of helped myself. I tried to purchase something for my camera online, and my bank popped it up as a fraud charge. I hit the wrong button, so they had to send me a new card, which I'm still waiting on. And I wasn't able to actually go out and spend my money because I didn't have access to it until now, because I finally added it to my digital wallet after I figured it out. So if I would have known that, I could have gotten the money off my card. I would have just had to go to Spokane, tap my phone on the ATM, and pull money out, which is kind of stupid. I don't understand all these tap to pay things like tap your card, pay, tap your phone, pay. Now you can download a app called Gym. You download that, and if it's for your business or whatever, you get it going, put it in an amount, and then you tap your phone to someone's wallet or something, or even their cell phone, and you can pull money out of their account like that. It seems like a sketchy app. Like, who wants to walk around with an app in their phone that you know if you get close enough to somebody, be like, oh, I just need like $2. Beep, thank you. Be walking up to all my friends, be like, I need $20. Boop, thank you. Dude, that tree is getting annoying. It's like scraping up against that wall, and it sounds like nails on the chalkboard. If I'm quiet enough, you can probably hear it in the background. No? Are you done now? Okay. Yeah, you can hear that in the background. Imagine trying to sleep next to it and you hear that in the middle of the night. Not to mention the other night, I just like pushed my door open. It's not wanting to close all the way unless you actually close it. So one night I was just exhausted. The room was hot. I pushed my door open or shut. It stayed open probably 6, 7 inches. And I woke up in the morning. I'm like, hey, my door is still open. Thank God a coyote or something didn't help themselves in there. But we are gonna do some more adventure videos. I'm gonna try and find some more lakes and rivers and creeks and stuff like that around me to go gold painting. Like I said, we went down. I went down to the river yesterday. I found a nice little spot right there. Is a little surprised. It looked like it was mostly just rock, and I started digging. I had a little bit of dirt and just a mixture of stuff. And I don't know what this stuff is. It could be pyrite, I'm assuming, because it was really light and it was kind of just floating around in my pan. And I was like, it kind of looks like gold. I'm going to snuff it up just for the heck of it. I mean, if it's fake, it's fake. If it's real, it's real. Then a couple pieces I found yesterday, I knew it was gold because I was sitting there washing my pan around and they were not moving. They were just sticking to that spot. And I'm like, okay, that's gold. That's good to know. So there's gold coming out of this long lake, and that's what it is, Spokane Long Lake. It literally goes pretty much the whole length of Spokane, all the way down. I don't even know, God knows where. It goes from Spokane Long Lake to the dam, then turns into a river down there. And I was gold panning in the river, and there's gold down there. So there's probably gold here in the lake. So I'm thinking during the winter time when the campsite's closed and everyone's not in there and the water is lower, I'm going to take my gold pan down there, do some test pans in the lake. The river you got to watch out for because you got to walk out quite a ways to get down on the rock where I was. And if they open that dam, the water just randomly starts raising. It's going to be a pain for you to get out of there because there's a lot of big rock, small rock, loose rock. And you got to be careful because you don't know if there's snakes down there either. So my eyes, literally, I took my sunglasses off, and I hate taking them off in the sun. I took them off watching the rock, and I'm like, I don't know if there's a snake hiding anywhere. And out here, who knows? If there's a snake hiding somewhere, it's probably a rattlesnake. And I ain't about to mess with those guys. If I see one of those and I see that tail rattling back and forth, I'm just gonna look the other way and get away from it quick as possible. I had a close encounter like that when I was a kid. We're in a restaurant in Odessa, Washington. We're sitting there eating. I just heard this rattle, like in the bench behind us. And I kind of peeked over the seat, and there was a baby rattlesnake sitting there in the restaurant, right up on the bench. So I jumped over the table, ran up, told the guy, I'm like, hey, dude, there's a rattlesnake in here. And he just walks over with a lid and a 44-ounce cup, scoops it up, And he took it outside, chopped its head off. Those snakes, though, you got to be really careful. Especially out here, they blend in so well. With all the dry grass and stuff, you could be damn near stepping on a rattlesnake and not know it. You wouldn't even know until either it struck you or you heard that rattle. So if you're deaf, like you have hearing issues, I wouldn't recommend just trying to walk around out here. And if you have really good hearing, you better keep your ears open more than your eyes. Perfect! You got the flatbed trailer with your semi and a forklift on the back, even. Would you look at that? You could just pick that car right up on there and take it out of here. Right now, $300. That sound is driving me nuts. It's only doing that because the bush back here, I don't know what kind of tree or whatever it is around this property, but they have like giant bundles of leaves on them, and off the branches is really long spikes, like a blackberry bush kind of. But these things, I don't like messing with them. They're sharp. They'll poke the crap out of you. I actually got one jammed in my finger one day. It was like a splinter. I had to sit there and pull it out. Hate that sound. Yeah, you hear that in the middle of the night. It's creepy. I don't like that sound. Oh, stop. It's creepy. Actually, if I get this money later, I'm going to go down to the yard sale in Suncrest. They have a bunch of stuff. They have tools, they have automotive, they have clothing, they have a giant box full of keys, car stereos all over the place, uh, car audio, some electronics. They have an RC boat that I really want. And got a couple shop vacs there too. I'm going to buy one because we need a good one out here. I need this guy to get a hold of me. It's like, oh, it's already 10. I told him noon, so he's got a couple hours. But I figured he'd want to come early, beat the heat since it's already getting hot. Oh, if you use gloves, you'd have to have like the thick leather gloves to handle these things. Even then, they'd probably still poke in the gloves. I ain't kidding. I'll try and show you one of the stickers off of this thing. And here's my sexy smoker. And these dang trees, they are all over the property. Literally just everywhere. But can you see that spike? Focus. Yeah, look at those spikes. Can you guys see those? It's kind of being a pain because we have this plastic right here trying to blow in on it. But yeah, those things is the whole tree. Literally the whole thing. So no matter where you cut it and you try to handle it, you're poking yourself. There must be a fire somewhere. I smell fire. It's probably why my allergies are kicking up really bad. Oh, they're the whole property. This whole fence line right here is the same tree. Like it's a mixture of them. Then this big one right here where my car is parked is another one of those trees. And there's that tree back there. There's the ones over by Dad's little cabin. And the seeds just keep flying and dropping everywhere. So they're literally spreading all over the whole property. So sooner or later, we're going to have to start walking around and just yanking these things out of the ground while they're little sproutlings. Hey, I'm hungry. Might see if Travis could bring me a burger on his way home and I'll give him some money. Or some weed. We trade. When it's allergy season, you got to deal with all these dry weeds. It's like a hayfield. And on top of that, you got to smell the smoke and stuff from the wildfires. Whew. Sounds like a jet boat. Can't rustle. See, that is why my sunroof is not open. Got all those little tiny leaves falling everywhere. But that's my new baby over there. That's the one I just sold for $300. I sold it for the price I paid for both of them. It actually didn't feel too bad out today in the shade. A little hotter out in the sun, but the shade feels nice. You know, my car, apparently, from what the DMV was telling me last night or yesterday about it, is that car perfect condition sells for $12,000. Apparently, it literally sells for $12,000 perfect condition. And it's not far from it. It's literally not far from being perfect condition. The motor is immaculate, clean as can be. The interior is clean. Like everything's there. There's a tear in the driver's seat. The headliner's intact. The back seat's all clean, not all messed up. All around it's a nice place. Hold that. Alright, we got somebody else watching. Drop a comment down below. Drop a comment down below. Let me know who we got watching with us, where you're watching the stream from. I need a coffee. That's safe. Loaded down with wood, and it looks like he's got exhaust dragging or something. Becker, we got somebody watching and they're being quiet. My car is a beauty. She's purty. That I'm starting to notice. It kind of has more of a pearlescent white color. So I think it was done in a shop. It was a very clean paint job. And you get up close, like you get it in the sun, you can see the bluish tint to it. So it's like a pearl white. Driver's side door has definitely been pried on before, so looks like somebody probably locked their keys in the car. That's what people don't understand is when you lock your keys in the car and you have to pry the door open, it bends the door. So then you have a gap. But I'm going to try and fix that later. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 2x4 or something laying around here, try to put it right in the middle of the door. Then I'm just going to slowly push on that top corner a little. Try to get it sucked back in. Yeah, everybody, join the conversation. Leave a comment. Leave a like. Hear that? That's my hands. My hands are like sandpaper. Come on, guy, come by this Honda. I want to go to town and get a coffee. Go to a yard sale. I got a budget. $50. Okay, it might be a little more than 50. I don't know yet. Here, hold that. Okay. The life of not having a tripod again sucks. So, if I get money on my card, I think the first investment I'm going to make is order a tripod or two. I want one with a wider base. That way I don't have to worry about my phone constantly falling over like my old one. My old one, it only opened up like maybe 8, 10, or 8, 9 inches. And I want one with a wider base. Maybe one that sits up a little taller. I need something for gold painting. I might use my chest mount. Or I might use my GoPro. Knockoff GoPro. There's more leaves falling. What's up, guys? If you're new to the channel, please leave a like. I want to see some content, subscribe, drop a comment down below, share some stories with the chat. You know, it could be some funny stories. Don't matter. Let us know where you're watching the stream from, and you know what the weather is like where you live. I'm from Washington State, and it's hot, sunny, a little windy. Oh yeah. Oh, Becca, you just had to say a dark timber. Oh, yeah. Large dark timber. That would be good right now. Go into town, get me a dark timber, stop at that yard sale. Maybe try and buy some tools. I don't know. See what else they have. They're having a huge moving sale, and they have a bunch of stuff. This is one of the bigger yard sales I've been to in quite some time. And everything's making them an offer. So they're not firm on price. They're literally just trying to get rid of as much as possible. So I'm thinking I'm going to go there with, I'll save $50. And I'm just going to be like, okay, I'm going to get a pile going. Then see what you want for it. Sounds good. I might be walking away with some tools. Shop vac. Might try to get some stereos for cheap to resell. I don't know. It all depends because they're still putting stuff out. I wish it was cloudy here. It's been sunny and hot for like the last freaking week. I don't know how everything in Washington can be so green and there's hardly ever any rain. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pop off here, go get something to drink, then I gotta check my laundry. I don't really want to carry my phone and do all that. But I'll probably live stream later. I need to get my laundry done. Keep an eye on my phone for this guy to message. Alright, guys, I'll see you later. Goodbye.